I'm Michelle Carter, and I'm the owner of MCB Nurse Consultant. And before we get started, I would love for you to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, MCB Nurse Consultant. I'm the owner and CEO of MCB Nurse Consultant, where I help directors of nurses overcome the exhaustion and frustration of having to do it all. We do that by teaching them personality-driven leadership, development, and preceptorship to help them have great clinical, personal, and professional outcomes. Today, I want to talk to you about community and empowerment. As a long-term care director of nursing with 17 years experience, I feel I am 100% obligated to build a community for my directors of nurses and also to help empower them. But also, being a director of nursing in a long-term care facility, what are you doing to help build a community for your team and empower your team? I know how challenging it can be with our everyday tasks, dealing with survey readiness, dealing with clinical outcomes, making sure we're reducing our hospitalization, reducing our falls, and making sure we have staff. But in order to put all those processes together, you have to be able to be engaged with your team, build your team up, and empower your team and with a sense of community. When you have a sense of community, your team feels more motivated, they will feel more empowered, and they will work for you, and they will work for the best interest of for the facility and for the residents. How do you do that? Now, how do you empower your team? The first way you empower your team, you have to know who your team is. And that's where personality science steps in. Understanding each individual and how they what they value and how they are motivated. And that's something that you'll learn working with MCB Nurse Consultant, learning how to understand the individuals that you're working with. Also, once you understand the individuals you're working with, even before you understand the individuals, you want to understand yourself. And once you understand yourself and understand the individuals you're working with, then you'll be able to connect with them on a totally different level. Your communication skills will increase. Your leadership skills will increase. Your engagement will increase. And your way to motivate your team will increase. And when you start putting those processes in place, you will see a difference in your communities. You will see staff that is happy to come to work. You will see staff that are happy to engage with others. You will see staff that will put more effort and go that extra mile. And then when you bring new staff in, there'll be a better environment. It'll be a more positive environment, a culture of positivity, a culture of motivation, and it will make a more cohesive community. I know when you listen to this, like, Michelle, how do you do that? The first step is self-awareness for yourself and learning who you are as an individual and learning what your personality is. At the bottom of this video, I'm going to give you a link where you can take a quick personality assessment. It's going to take you less than 90 seconds that you can identify what your personality is. Once you learn your personality, you learn the personality of your team members. And then you can start putting processes or start engaging with your team, that you can start putting them in the right processes and the right systems so you get a better outcome. Something I started doing with my team. At just a simple skills fair, I was able to capture majority of my team members' personalities. So now that I know their personalities, I know how to communicate with them better. And in order for me to communicate with them better, we can have a better relationship, a more motivating relationship, and a more engaged relationship. And it also helps me to tap into my own emotional intelligence. But this is going to be also helpful for all your team members, not just the team that you oversee, but the other teams that you work with and the teams that oversee you also. So once you're able to do that, you're going to be able to empower your team. Now, are you empowering and making a sense of community for your CNAs, for your LPNs, for your PCAs, for your med techs, and even for your RNs? So you want to be able to put all those processes in place. One, learning your personality first. learning their personality, and learning how to motivate them and empower them. And you'll do that by what their values are. Now, how do you put it all as a community? Well, once you empower your team, the community will come. The sense of positivity will come. The sense of being in a culture of change will come, because you have changed the narrative, because you are able to make it a more positive way for the team. You're going to make it a more encouraging way for the team. And that way, you're going to be able to have better connections, and the team is going to be able to work and have better connections with the residents. And when your team is happy and you're able to retain staff and recruit staff because they want to come into a positive environment, the culture will change. And it all starts by understanding who you are and understanding who your team is. And all that, we may sit and think, is that truly important? Because I have to worry about falls, and I have to worry about survey, and I have to worry about my pressure ulcers. And 100% you do have to worry about all that. But in order to fix any of those issues that are broken, you need to have a team. And having a team that is engaged and empowered will help you fix those problems. Making sure if you have a team member who has a very stable personality, follows the rules to the T, who wants things to be very consistent, they will probably be really, really good to be in your fall program or to be on one of these programs to help teach and educate the other team members. If you have a team member who is very nurturing and wants to uplift everybody and wants to be part of be the leader of the team, put them on these programs because they can help cheer the rest of the team member up. You have those team members who are very data analytic and they need to know the data. Have them help you collecting data of why we're doing this, or what process was broken that caused this situation. Utilize your team. Utilize them. We underestimate the team that we work with. We work with strong individuals, and every individual that's on your team may not be a strong RN. They could be a strong CNA, a strong LPM, a strong RNs, a PCA med tech. So utilize them, engage them, empower them, motivate them, and when you put those processes to place, you will have a positive environment. You will have a community that is positive. So you're doing that for your team. What are you doing for yourself as a nurse leader, as a director of nursing? What community are you in to help lift you up? I want you to feel free to join our DON suite, which is we're having some great things that we're going to be doing different in 2025. We're going to be learning more CEUs just for this community. I'm going to be pouring more motivational content into this community. And also, we want you to be able to connect with other DONs. We have at MCB Nurse Consultant, we have 2 programs that will help you in a community. We have our Leadership Roundtable, which is a 6-week program. And in that 6-week program, you learn about leadership development, communication skills, emotional intelligence, artificial intelligence, and how it can help you as a director of nursing, building strong relationships and understanding the regulations, and understand how to put a staffing program together. Our other program is Connect and Thrive, and it helps you understand your interpersonal skills. That is a way where we go over 6 different intelligence: personality intelligence, business intelligence. As a director of nursing, you do have to understand how to do the business side, your emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, and ways that you're able to connect with, to thrive and connect with every individual and be able to be the strongest DON possible. So those are things that we offer. But I want you to, and if you're interested in those things, please click the link below and come and reach out to us. I will drop the link that you can sit down and we can sit down and have a discussion about what would be a best fit for you. But before you even get started, we want you to take the personality test so you can understand your personality and start understanding how you can put these processes in place for your team. I hope these little tidbits were helpful for you as a director of nursing, as a nurse leader, and as a leader, as a nurse in the long-term care aspect. I can't wait to see how we can help you and how you can help change your communities and change your facilities. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, MCB Nurse Consultant. And I will see you and have a great, great day.